Earlier this week, President George Herbert Walker Bush was laid to rest, and I had the opportunity to tune in for part of his funeral held in Washington, D.C. One of the messages I heard came from Reverend Dr. Russell Levinson, Jr., who I believe was the pastor of the church President Bush attended regularly. He shared explicit details of the commitment of our 41st president to serve those around him at all times. One specific example that stood out to me was a gift that the president gave to his pastor, which was a plaque that was inscribed with this message: "Preach Christ at all times. If necessary, use words." I found this to be a very powerful message and a great reminder of our work here at the YMCA. You see, the message of Christ is a simple one: to love others more than yourself. In the book of John, it tells us the story of Jesus' last days here on earth. As he was preparing himself and his disciples for his coming death, and after their final meal together, he took the time to serve them in an extremely humble way. The Bible says in John chapter 13, starting with verse 4, "So he got up from the table, took off his robe, wrapped a towel around his waist, and poured water into a basin. Then he began to wash the disciples' feet, one by one, drying them with the towel he had around him." As I reflect on both of those stories, I can't help but wonder how much better the world would be if everyone embraced that message as our own personal philosophy. It's simple. It's a simple message, but yet so hard to do, especially at all times. But I believe it should be our life goal. At the Y, we try to embrace this message every day, and I feel that our team exemplifies this in their work regularly, to deliver services to our members and guests with extraordinary sincerity. This is a prime advantage of being a member of the YMCA. We are committed to working with you, meeting your needs, and achieving your goals. Whether you are here to run on a treadmill or to take one of our 50 group exercise classes like RIPT or yoga or one of the many others that we offer, or maybe you just like to hang out with friends and family while shooting hoops in the gym, taking a dip in the pool, or just like to have coffee and socialize with your friends, please know that at the Y we are here for you. At the Y, we are working every day to provide a safe, family-friendly environment where you can come and get healthier. We want to serve you and love you more than we love ourselves, just like President Bush lived his life and Jesus said we should live ours. We hope and trust that through that experience we can encourage you to treat others the same and make our community, our city, our region a better place to live, because after all, love always wins. Thank you for your support of the Y, where you belong to something greater. And may you have a Merry Christmas and a joyful New Year.